Okay, this is Suborder 120. We're going to rescue the adventurer from the highest point. This is the technically fourth, I guess, rescue, but it popped up for me finally just before 4 stars. You can see it looks like 4 stars is full, but that last point really isn't. For me, the final likes, he's at about 6,900 likes right about now, 6,945 or something like that. That's when it sort of triggered for me that he was going off, but I've also just started episode 10, so I don't know which one it is. So just keep doing orders that deliver to them, and you'll eventually get it, and you can search for it in here. Just go here and go down to the adventurer and hit enter and search, and you can look for stuff that will deliver to them. So that's how you get this one to pop up.
I suppose you saw my post on the SSS. My father went to survey the highest point in the snowy mountains and has yet to come back home. I thought he had enough experience climbing those peaks to handle another trip, but the silence has me worried. I'm feeling a little better about the situation now that you're here, though. You'll save him. I just know you will. I'm going to stay here and keep trying to reach him on comms. I have to hope for the best and not give up. I believe you'll find it in your heart to help me bring him home. At least read over the sub order on the delivery terminal, won't you? That's all I ask.
Okay. So he's on the peak, and I wish I had thought to take everything off, but he's on the peak that's between, here's the environmental right here, and then the chronobiologist is down here, and the aeronautical engineer is here. So he's on the peak right in between. We'll go ahead and place a marker there. I am going to get to him from the eastern environmental side. I'm going to put a cut, and I'll meet you guys at the eastern environmental side with a truck that actually we'll probably drive up. I'll probably meet you right about here. But we can get the truck pretty much here-ish. Right about here. And then we can climb up the rest of it. I'm going to take a couple of ladders for up, and we're going to take a couple of climbing anchors for down, because sometimes the ladders can be a little scary. So, and the climbing anchors work really, really well to go down. They're really easy. So, you can get to him from the chronobiologist side. It's not easier, but the slope goes up closer to the top. But there is still a ton of climbing, and then you deal with the fact that if you have to get to the closest zip line, because you can zip line him home. In fact, I'm going to take a PCC 2 and hope we connect to an existing zip line up there, actually, because there's a ton of zip lines in the general vicinity. I've changed my mind midway. Alright, well, we're driving up. I'm still taking the climbing anchors in case nothing attaches, but you should take a PCC 2 as well, just in case we get lucky and connect with an existing zip line. So, alright. I'm gonna go get a truck with snow tires that you get from South Fort Knott when you open them up, and I will meet you guys at the Eastern Environmental Observatory. Okay, I am at the Eastern Environmental Observatory. All my stuff is down at the Southern, and you just drive up just the way you would like you when you came down at the end of 9 and stuff like that. I just drove up, and you can drive up the ramp here. You can come right up here. So that's really nice. Make sure you have your snow tires on. So we're going to go around this and go up this route right here that's like clear, that's kind of slopey looking. I'll show the map when we get up there so you can see the blue, you know, dotted line of how we went. Let me go ahead and put another marker, like, right there. If I can. Right there. And then we're going to come up and go this way. Cloud cover was a setting I could turn off. Alright, keep going. Looks like we're climbing out of it. Okay, good. If you don't have the snow tires on, you're gonna have a really slow day. Nope, nope, nope. I hate this mountain. Stop moving. Okay. So we are really, really close. 65 meters. You can climb some of it, but we are going to use... I really need Eivor here. Eivor would climb this mountain. Sam. He just like runs at it half the time. Alright, let's try a ladder. Alright. I don't know if this is in your world, because it doesn't have a name on it, so I'm thinking it's like game provided as sort of like a marker.
What do we have here, Sam? We found the adventurer. Is he okay? Let's get him to safety. He's still alive, thank goodness. Let's take him home.
Alright, let me go see where the zip line, if a zip line can connect in. And I really, really, really hope it will. Make our lives so much easier. Looks like it'll connect to one close to... That's down chronobiologist. I have a route that leads up to the aeronautical engineer guy. Alright, let me see something. There we go. That'll connect to at least two, and I know that one, so I'll take it. Our life is so much easier because then I'll just dismantle that truck, which was empty anyway, so. Worth it. Alright, you. Leave all the climbing and ladder stuff that doesn't fit. Ladder. Climbing anchor. Alright, I don't care about this. Turn around, Sam. No, don't pick that up. Put it down. Use. This is another reason why zip lines are so important. Because this is the top of the crypto, or the chronobiologist, so we're going to be going up there. Yeah. Now, obviously, this route doesn't exist in your world, or maybe it does, I don't know. If you happen to be in my world, I don't know. But hopefully you're able to connect into an existing zip line. If not, try share everybody, or everything. And maybe that'll make a few pop up. Alright, so there's Eastern Observatory. There's my trucks over there. Oh, I forgot to show the path. There we go. Marker. And I'll timestamp this. I'll put this in there. The timestamp. So that was the route that we took to get up. Oh crap, hang on. Oh. Alright, I have to get down and save and then reload so that the song... It's a copyrighted song. Hang on. Down. I don't think I can save mid-line. Alright. Oh, Jesus, Sam. Sorry. I was not stabilizing. It didn't even occur to me. Alright, you're killing me.
You have him? My father? Thank you so much. I'll assess his condition now. He looks good, honestly. Healthy and fulfilled, almost. Thanks to you, no doubt.
Alright, music. Breathe in.
The only reason we're still a family is because you saved my father's life again and again. How do you even begin to thank a person for that?
Rescue porter suit. Suit that allows heavier cargo to be secured. Small size cargo can be attached to the shoulders and hips. Animals cannot escape when secured to this suit, making it ideal for rescue operations. 4-star.
Go ahead and take more fabrication material. I hope this is the last time I have to thank you. Despite his little misadventure, it seems my father's high-altitude survey went rather well. But he was so preoccupied with his work that I guess he didn't realize he'd used the last of his chlorobiomes. It would have ended badly if you hadn't come along. In case you were wondering, the camo pattern I've shared with you is a favorite of his. He said it would bring him joy to know that you were using it. I have a feeling it will suit you well. Right then. Look after yourself on the road ahead.
Order complete. Well done.
Rescue. Trying to decide if there's pictures on it or if it's just... Are there R's? Do I see R's on there? R for rescue. Okay, so that's what we got for 122 or 120. Actually, it's probably 4-star. They're probably connected though because I couldn't breach 4-star until I did 120. So I'm going to call this a reward not only for 120 but for 4-star combined with the adventurer. So we're definitely up there. Go ahead and do this anyway. Down on the south side. So there you go. Subordinate